Welcome to the Gilman Program's Pre-Departure series on budgeting abroad. In this video, we will provide you with tools to help you financially prepare yourself for your abroad program. One of the first items that you want to look at before going overseas is how much money you have available to spend on your program. Some things to consider are your Gilman award amount, any additional financial aid that can be applied to your abroad program, which can include financial aid you are receiving from your school, federal grants including your Pell Grant, any other scholarships that you might be receiving that can be used for your study abroad expenses, such as special awards from program providers, and if you have any loans. If you aren't exactly sure what financial aid funds are available to you that can be applied to study abroad program expenses, we highly recommend discussing this with your financial aid advisor. Additionally, you should know how much of your own personal contributions you have available to use on your program. This can include savings, money from family, and crowdsourcing. Factoring in all of these, you should have an understanding of how much money you have to work with and can budget around this number. The Gilman program is not able to provide additional funds to you if you run out of money, so careful planning is important. After understanding how much money you can apply to your study abroad program, you'll want to break down the various expenses that you expect, estimating where necessary. First and foremost, you'll want to understand your basic and known costs, such as what is included in your program fees. This will vary widely between different programs, so make sure you understand what is covered in these fees and what you will need to pay for separately. You may need to factor in costs not included in your program fees, such as flights to and from your host country, any field trips or excursions that have an additional cost, housing, food, local transportation, books, photocopies, and lab materials if applicable, and how much you need for personal expenses, including personal travel, laundry, cell phone plans, toiletries, and baggage fees. You should also consider passport and visa fees, insurance costs, and other healthcare costs, such as medications. If you aren't sure if something is included in your program, be sure to ask your program or study abroad provider. Check out our Who to Contact video for more information. The Gilman program has created a budgeting worksheet that you can use to track how much money you will have for your time abroad and your expected expenses. This is available on Gilman's website and is linked in your pre-departure toolkit. As a reminder, Gilman funds may only be used to cover eligible study abroad program costs and related expenses. These include program tuition and fees, room and board, books, local transportation, health insurance, and international airfare that complies with the Fly America Act. Remember, even if you've already paid for an eligible expense, you can reimburse yourself with your Gilman scholarship. You cannot use your Gilman funds on personal expenses such as clothing, entertainment, electronics, and excursions outside of your program. You can find the list of eligible and ineligible expenses on our website. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to check out our other budgeting abroad videos.